Suddenly you find institutional biases. You end up in a woke hothouse where every people are woke. You talk about problem with the institutions, where the university itself, the student union team, the faculty, the media, and the censorship, and also the cancel culture suddenly is thrown up, and you find yourself in the wilderness, and you find suddenly facing so many demons or so many people, animosity with so many people. So what was the experience like, and how did you try to cope with that particular experience?
Well, Ratanji, initially I didn't know what was going on because I think what we lack, if I may put it in Hindi, is Shatrubodh. We are not programmed to even think of society in bad light, to think of people as having ill intentions. So if someone's accusing you of something, you often think, okay, maybe they really feel something about it, and I was in this particular position where I was being called racist, I was being called Islamophobic, I was being called transphobic, anti-Semitic, all the accusations under the sun. I was even being charged with corruption. People were like, oh, you're corrupt, you took money from Modi ji to win this election. I mean, it's a student election, and it was COVID election. There was not even a matter of spending a single penny, but all these accusations kind of started racking up.
You
Initially, I
told
really
you tell in the
uh-huh.
book, you tell in the back you didn't even print posters, right?
Yeah, I didn't even do that. Yeah, I just, yeah, it was a moment that just caught on fire. And it was like for me, I didn't know what was going on really. Initially, I thought the students have misunderstood me. They have some kind of a genuine problem. So I need to address it. So I used to write these open letters saying, okay, these accusations are false. These are the charges, and this is how they're false, blah, blah, blah. And then my letter and me speaking would enrage them further. In fact, I think I've included a letter in the book where it says she has caused offense and she has offended a lot of people, and it is not up to her to justify it, as in as if the right to put on accusations, as if the right to persecute someone is one way, and that the victim has no the person you're pointing fingers at has lost their ability to even respond. Like, you're not even allowed to respond. Even responding is taken as a word of intolerance, that you're just responding and defending yourself. That makes you a bigot. You're not allowed to even,
Eh,
when you're accused, all you need to do is accept the accusation, shrink back, apologize, apologize, apologize. You're not even allowed to defend yourself. That's how cancel culture works. I mean, even in the court of law, even the worst of terrorists are allowed to defend themselves, say their side of things. And here I'm being accused. It was literally an ad hominem attack. I've brought in posts of every accusation
Yeah,
against me. It is
yes.
baseless. There's no legal basis. There is even no social basis. Even a person with the most minimum of IQ reads it, will be like, what is intolerant in this? This is just her travel photos, and the captions are very respectful. But I think the Chinese have this whole saying: when you want to really persecute someone, you will find the reason. And that's what they did. That's literally what they did. They simply found and made up reasons, and when they couldn't find reasons, they just made up things in thin air to vilify me,
Yeah.
stereotype me, get rid of me.